And there we are. We are back. All right. Thanks for everyone who is joining us tonight. I'm looking over there at Spencer. And the costume change is amazing.
Yes. I have become more scientific. So I had to shave my beard and put my glasses on.
All right. So we just managed to escape the mansion, the tree mansion, Lord Zariel's own home. After, of course, you guys looted it. How many... Did you take all 5 of his items?
Technically, there was
I
7.
took the
There was
ruby ring,
two
I
in
took
the
the
one-
chest.
There was 2 items that you gave me, and then there was the additional 5, and I took another one of those items.
Oh, I think did somebody shove them all in my backpack because I was holding the door?
I don't know who else took them. I was
And you stole his door. That was the other thing you took.
That's the most expensive part of the house.
best treasure ever.
My parents always told me that you keep the door.
That makes no sense. Don't let it hit you on the way out.
Yeah, that's what they said. So I brought it away so it couldn't hit me.
All right, Loon says...
Do you have the chest in your ether or whatever?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
How do you
I,
retrieve that from the ether, by the way?
Well, I'm assuming I need a spell signal because it does not say I may retrieve singular items. I must retrieve every freaking item at the same time.
So you need one?
I don't like that part of the spell, but
You need one?
yes.
Not one.
You got a sigil? A sigil?
Yeah.
I can just
That's
imagine you have
fairly
600
impressive.
things shoved, you know?
Yeah.
Ambushing everything at the same
The
time.
downside, though, is
Ernest.
since he did not craft it, we will have to see if he gets cursed.
I mean, curse, it's not that bad.
Nah, it's just a curse. What's a curse?
He
Do you really not know what a curse is?
could also randomly explode.
Yeah.
Is it a like a
Wait.
I mean,
Something that
anomaly
will
like mental
explode
illness or something?
Yeah.
With, I don't know.
explosive
Aren't you already
material.
mentally ill?
That is
Yes.
correct.
Did you hear what he said? It might
Hey.
explode.
Who's this guy you're talking
Well,
about?
yeah. Well,
Look, who said?
the dragon stones and reactant might explode too.
Yeah. It's really 50-50.
Life is about risks.
It's 50-50 chance. Either happens or it doesn't.
I'd like to
You know,
live.
my father always told me that when life gives you lemons, squeeze the lemons into the eyes of life.
So, wait, what does that mean in this situation? Do we do it? Or
Yes,
do we
we do it.
Okay.
I would rather squeeze the lemons into someone whose life has given them vodka and then have a party.
Alright, so I'm gonna hand my signal over to Obadiah.
All right,
And then I'm gonna take a lot
Obadiah.
of steps
Let's do
back.
this.
Let's do this. You roll a dice 6 and do not roll a 1.
Oh God.
That missed.
Hey, 5.
No explosion for us. You're able to recall your ether chest.
Oh my God.
So,
Now, you have a bunch of books in there, correct?
Yeah.
how many books was I able
I
to...
think you grabbed 4 because it was 1 per spell component, if I remember right.
I have 2 books.
Or you had 2?
He had 2 that made sense, but did we find any about canoes?
We found one about a piano.
Oh, similar.
Pretty
I grab
much
a
the
book.
same.
At this point, I hide behind Piff, and I grab a book out of my pack, and I take out a quill and write canoe on the top. I hand it to him.
Oh, thank you. I knew that you would save me that book you found. It means a lot to me that you care about my business as much as I do.
You're very welcome.
I'll start reading my book.
All right.
Can
There
you
you
even
go.
read?
Yeah,
It is written in Elvish.
perfect. I read that language, trust me.
You're not quite sure. You flip the book upside down and then back, right side up, and you're actually not sure which way
Yeah,
is.
but I just pretend to read it. So these guys say, you know,
You gotta-
I think I'm real smart. Like,
We appear to have a dilemma. You see, even though we recovered the chest, it is still locked.
I'll pick
oh
it.
yeah.
pick it.
I'll pick it.
Aren't you really good at that?
No, actually, someone else can
Oh,
pick
well, I
it.
suppose I could try and pick the lock.
Yeah.
Not that bad at picking.
Last time I tried to pick it, I got my
I do
arm
say so
crushed.
myself.
I like these glasses. They fix my cross-eyedness.
Let's see, my.
Rolling. Still rolling.
What is the.
Anything.
Make sure I'm giving you the right difficulty number here.
20.
Oh, yeah. First the dice 20. 14.
Nah,
Shall I
You're
go
done.
whirl?
Unfortunately,
well,
the lock beat you. All right. Who else wants to try it?
I'll try.
Shot.
All right, we'll start here.
4.
All right. The dwarf actually just kind of sits down and opens it. It doesn't even need to be picked. Somehow you managed to unlock it. You just weren't able to unlatch it.
Which buttons on the side. When you flip it up, it's confusing.
He's
But
so good at
certainly-
lockpicking, he didn't know he lockpicked it.
What's in this
It
chest?
opens up. Now inside this chest is actually just one white scroll,
We found it.
currently wrapped up.
I'm really impressed. I thought this was just going to be some random junk.
We got out unscathed for the most part. We only had to kill 3 elves.
You never tell you your
Oh,
observation is just very good.
Oh, they can fix my chest injury now, right?
Unfortunately, no. What
wasn't
ended up
that
happening
long.
is after you guys retreated, they were sounding the alarm and they gave chase. And so you guys had to sprint nonstop into the middle of the forest.
Wait, did I bleed out then? Because I still have 2
This
bleeds.
seems
You were able to-
oddly familiar with a previous endeavor
Let's.
in this particular town.
I mean, I was the furthest one
Why don't we
other
let
than
him
Scott
stuff this time?
or
I'll give-
I
Obadiah.
don't know, perhaps
I'll
the
give
town
you,
should just burn.
3 additional
Well, we
hit
know in
points
2
before
weeks
you
to just
stop
go walking
bleeding.
back in and they don't
So
care.
3 damages.
3 more
Yeah,
damage.
they do have short memories, don't they?
Yeah. Plus they didn't kill me this time.
All right. So how this scroll works is you actually, you just kind of wave your hand over it, and the scroll unwraps itself.
It's like the Marauders.
It's some kind of communication device.
Oh, is it one of those things you talk into and then you go to hell? And then.
No, this is
Oh.
different. This is far different. This is some sort of
Sweet
elvish magic. It doesn't use technology at all.
Sweet arcane language nothings. We're having a moment.
All right. As this-
The scroll.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to touch that scroll afterwards.
that's
It's just creepy. Let's move on.
The DM and everybody else didn't get it, but chat was paying attention.
all right. So the scroll opens kind of by just waving your hand over it, and you can read what has been written on it. And what it says is this. It says, the white paper reads, the title, Subject 2. A second tainted child has been born, once again, to a harlot elf who arrived to Evergrove 3 years ago, and who is unable to demonstrate proof of her heritage. The subject and the mother were to be terminated as required by our previous decision. Unfortunately, both subject and mother escaped with the help of a band of foreign mercenaries. Kaladin Warrior was dispatched to eliminate them, but he has not reported back, and we fear the worst. The scroll continues reading. We believe that those who shall not be named have somehow found a way to magically disguise themselves among us. And,
No.
they've disguised themselves in such a way that we have, as of yet, been unable to detect. Their purpose, perhaps, to act as spies, or else in preparation for something much more sinister, perhaps. Whether this has anything to do with the demonic incursion in the human lands, we know not. But we do know that swift action is now necessary to protect our way of life. Toward that end, we recommend an immediate high council of all lords and masters at the palace 3 days hence. Do not, under any circumstance, allow this information to get out, lest we lose any opportunity to capture any more of these spies.
Well, is somebody reading this out loud?
Yeah, in essence,
Anyway.
yeah. Someone read it out. So,
I bet that's where the Lord that cut off my middle finger is. We
Oh,
should
yes,
execute them.
Middle finger?
Yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, haven't you seen it? He
What?
hasn't even got a finger. Put up your hand. He's always walking out.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, he's kind of always rocking out.
But anyway, I bet
There's one more finger.
the noble that cut off my middle finger after I flipped him off. I bet he's there. I must go there and give him the fist.
Was it an elven noble?
Yes,
Whoa,
I believe so.
Obviously it was.
oh,
Okay.
wait.
We have the opportunity to send the whole Elvish lands into chaos.
How do
We
you
could go to this high elven council.
Wait.
I know exactly how you could get your revenge.
How's that?
I happen to have a vial of red crystals
Yeah,
and a
that's
vial of
well
clear
good.
crystals. And if you clank them together, it shall get you your revenge. But you do not want to do this unless you are in the direct presence of the elven nobles.
Oh, how about we could like attach that?
I
to,
will
like,
be miles away.
yeah, we could like attach that to a really long fuse, and then light it, and then all the nobles go boom.
Assuming they're really dumb and don't put up the...
Yeah. Remember Gold Blast got like a long detonate?
Oh, remote detonator!
Yeah.
That is a brilliant idea!
I got fuel to start it with and everything.
Did you make one?
Yeah, I made 2.
Oh,
The fuel. He made fuel.
Oh, not remote yet. I'm still learning that. I'm reading this book about it, and then I pull out the book Dylan gave me.
okay. We'll consider your idea
What
assuming
does
you get the
Loon
device.
think of our conversation?
Loon is here with you, and he
Oh.
kind of interrupts you and says, "Are the lot of you planning on assassinating all of the elven lords?"
No!
We're gonna throw a party for them. It should be fireworks. It should be amazing.
Of course not.
For a fee, of course.
We would never do such a thing, unless you want to do.
I mean, we're open to the idea.
I mean,
Yeah, we're not 100%
Especially
closed
the
on
if the
that.
dwarves want to have secluded themselves in their damn rock, we wouldn't be here.
And that's how to get into the dwarves' rock.
Wait, why did we even come here to begin with? Okay. Oh, yeah.
To sell tea.
Weren't we going to the gnomes? Oh no, we had to pick up a personal effect for a certain specific lady.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I already have that. I already took the dive.
Yeah, and now we can leave. I don't know how we came about.
But wait,
Sell
I
the
didn't
pigs.
know.
Which-
I
the
haven't
pig.
finished my business deal. We
Oh.
gotta go back.
We also owe the Nomi, remember? The mayor?
The gnome mayor.
Oh yeah, we need to.
We
give
told him we would
and
bring
Ruby and
him.
the giant.
And we also...
I got a ruby. I don't have a giant's brain.
Yeah, we're giant.
Oh, we don't have the giant's brain. Never mind.
No,
We
we don't.
also need
No,
to, like,
we don't.
defeat that one...
You said we would give him the brain. All you need is the
that
skull.
one elf's
Oh, yeah.
level or something like that.
That is
You're
true.
trying to do too many things at once.
You are trying to do too many things at once. You are supposed to meet with Jerry because Jerry has some items to help you with the battle against
Yeah.
Gary.
Gary.
Jerry.
The rest of
Jerry,
Not
Jerry battle.
Jerry.
Oh yes, the elven gnome. Supposedly is
The gnomish elf.
Yeah,
that
the
guy
elf gnome.
that I
So
don't
Loon.
like very much.
Loon, now that we've retrieved the white scroll, what do you wish to do?
Wait a minute.
He says, "Well, I am not certain because, after all, you did save my life with the orcs, but now you seem to be plotting against the entire elven nation."
No,
No,
you're
no,
kidding.
no, just Gary.
Ha ha.
Just Gary.
He's
I mean, if someone pays
Oh,
me...
by the way, is it quite possible to curse a magic item with an alchemy shard?
I believe so.
Very good. Very, very good.
I'll have to double check.
I would
Last-
love to talk to Gary before his next grappling session.
All right. So Loon is concerned about this tainted child, and he's concerned about a lot of things. So he says, "I'm not entirely certain what to think because it seems that these I don't know, those who shall not be named. I don't know what that meant, but apparently they are infiltrating themselves into our towns, and apparently Leona is one of these.
It's the gnomes. It's the
Leonia's obviously not in this town.
The gnomes are infiltrating
Yeah.
Elven.
Yep, it's the gnomes.
How so?
Do you know of Gary, whatever his last name is?
He kind of Gary who?
Gary
Johnson?
Do you know Jerry? You know Jerry.
You know
right?
Jerry, right?
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry's lover.
Everyone knows.
Jerry's lover, Gary.
Yeah.
He? I have not seen him in several months.
So
Yeah.
he has turned himself into a gnome.
So it can go all the way,
Is that-
obviously.
Is that even possible?
It is possible. We've seen it with our own eyes. He's quite the mighty gnomish wrestler these days.
Gnomish wrestling?
Yes.
Have you heard about it? It's pretty epic.
He says, no, I have not, but I
What?
have concerns
Oh,
of
I mean, you
about
gotta
many
go.
things right now.
You gotta see it.
So, what we're trying to tell you is the gnomes are the ones that are researching this in order to attack the elvish kingdoms. And they must be the ones as those who shall not be named.
I would not believe this if I didn't read it on the white paper. But even then, I'm not even sure this is what it means. What I'm most concerned about is why is Lord Zariel hiding all of this from everyone? I mean, obviously it's
Well,
something
he's a
to do
gnome.
with...
He's a politician.
Lord Zariel is racist towards other races. Outside of
racist
Elvis.
He's just racist then.
That makes sense.
I mean, I'm not the smartest, but I know racism.
He believes in not mixing the pure blood of the elven folk. What the hell is wrong with half-breeds?
Maybe you should teach him what mixing really is.
Hello? Do you mean Lord Zariel?
Wait, what are we getting at?
Oh, God, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, you should be attacking the gnomes immediately.
No. I do not know why Lord
No,
Zariel
it's
is
the
hiding this from everyone.
Because he's the government.
No, isn't it? No, nation.
I do
Let's
know.
go down.
This can be handled
Some sort of.
if you let us go on our way
Rivalry?
and pursue our
I don't
other
know.
quests. We're trying to get to the
I've
bottom
lived
of
in the
this.
woods.
All right.
I've lived in the woods.
I trust you. These others... Well, you're probably fine. But these others are maybe...
He looks at me specifically. What's wrong with me? I only do it for money.
Certainly not this one,
That's why.
who has a thirst for blood, or maybe death. And this one who plots against the elven lands. This one does not talk much.
I only do things for greed.
You can probably be trusted then, as long as I'm paying.
Yes.
Unless somebody pays more.
Until. Hush you.
I says it how
We're talking business. Do I mess with your business deals?
Yeah.
No.
You shot Gronk.
He was dying.
You put a hole in the canoe.
You put a hole in my canoe.
You
my
put
only
me
canoe.
under the canoe.
Anyway, I digress.
Well,
We can get to the bottom of this, and we will help your people.
when you discover more, and when you discover who this is, those who shall not be named, please return and tell me so I can help.
So we can execute them.
Do you mind if I take this letter with us so that I can see if I can verify who sent it?
Certainly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Then I guess until next time we meet.
Yes, indeed.
He walks off unless you have anything else to say.
Once he's out of your range,
Quite time to find a sleeping bag.
It is
Yes.
quite late,
we should
and in the morning you can meet with Jerry.
also we should destroy this letter.
What's the problem with having the
Or we could keep it.
This is the
Keep
white
it-
scroll.
keep it in the
This,
background
no,
so
I
it's
think,
not
I think we
out
should
so
keep the
people
white
can see it.
scroll. We could use it as blackmail material with the other nations. You know, just to show them how horrible the elves are.
Yeah.
In
Alright.
the event said Lord of Elves ever messes with us again.
I just
True.
planted the seed for a massive complex. Just saying.
Alright. I'm going to bed.
All right. You guys go back to where? Where are you guys sleeping?
The
We're in
forest.
the forest right now.
Yeah, you're in the forest right now.
Yeah, I
Yes.
just go to bed.
All
I'm
right.
going to
Just go to
find
bed
a
again.
soft spot of dirt and sleep in it.
All right.
Filthy, though.
That's my plan. Oh God! Yes, I will lay down a blanket in
right.
the soft dirt.
Is
All
there
right.
any crafting? Oh,
No, you've already done the crafting. This was after the crafting, and it is now nighttime. So, morning comes. Sun is bright in your eyes as it shoots through the tree leaves. It's only going to be bright in the eyes of. Let's see here. Let's see, off this roll. Duant. You're the only one that gets the sun in your eyes. It wakes you up extra
Must
early.
be because you're so tall.
He sleeps standing up.
He is a mammoth.
But the rest
I
of
don't
you,
know.
you wake up to snores and
sleeps
bright
that
light in the morning.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Everyone else seems to be fine sleeping.
They kinda
Now
like
you're not too
cows.
far away from the
He looks
Evergrove,
like a cow.
Could you tip him?
and your plan was to meet Jerry. He had some
All
items for
let's
you.
try that.
However, considering last night's burglary turned robbery possibly could have been more, there's a little bit of a situation. Yeah, I guess we could add murder to that one.
Well, that's when burglary goes to robbery.
Well, robbery, there's a slight difference between
Robbery
murder.
with murder and aggravated assault.
Yeah. So there's some situations there. What would you like to do?
I would like to
Where are
change
we going?
into my normal clothes instead of the dark garb.
All right.
I would like to wake everyone else up who's not up.
You.
Right?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And what do you think? We were supposed to meet Jerry, but it might be a little dangerous.
I have these effects that I
in
still
the
need to
Elven
return.
town, the most inconspicuous individual, the gunslinger, most likely, should probably go and meet Jerry, and we will all wait for his timely
How
return.
am I the most inconspicuous?
Well, the thing is,
Because
Shut up.
they don't like me, they know there's a dwarf, they know there's a toadkin, and they know there's a furblog, and they're looking for them. A random wandering human, for Christ's sake, they're all over the place.
In an elven village.
Yes!
and you gotta remember, everyone but me was wearing that stealth suit last night.
I was wearing a
Yes,
stealth
they
suit.
probably,
Everyone
they
but-
probably wouldn't even recognize
I was
us.
also wearing a stealth suit.
They would only recognize
Fine,
me.
I shall
but
go back in
what
and
else
find
is
it.
new?
I have very distinctive features that they could identify. We need a mundane-looking individual, someone who looks, you know,
Average.
irrelevant.
I'm gonna go-
All right.
Irrelevant? Yeah.
Let's.
You're irrelevant.
Wow. I see how it is to all of you.
Don't worry, I'll pay you.
Yes, that's okay then. Anything. Anything
Well,
for
then
a
do
fee.
it. Let's go.
All right. So you're going in by yourself.
Sure.
Wait, where are you? Here you are.
I'm crafting.
The rest of you
Can
guys.
I try and make a disguise for him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll your crafting.
I want to make him look like a goblin. 4.
To look like a goblin.
He looks like a goblin, guys. I'd be like,
All right.
no one will recognize you. Perfectly safe.
As a goblin, walking
goblin.
You don't know he's a goblin. He just looks like a weird human.
All right. So Obadiah wanders into the woods. Says, "Wait, right here. I got something." Wanders into the woods. Comes back with a dead goblin. You don't even know how this happened. He starts cutting the thing apart.
Convenient.
really?
Face on.
And yeah, he
Into
takes the
another face
face
here.
off, puts it on his face, and it looks good. Well, at first you're like, wait, he's way too small, but Obadiah's like, just bend over like this. So he kind of makes him smaller, and you don't know how, but he looks like a goblin.
And can I get out of this house?
So we now have Obadiah.
You want me to walk into it as a goblin?
They won't know it because you're a human. They're looking for 2 humans, a dwarf, a demon, and a furblog. They won't expect a goblin.
As a goblin.
Hey,
They're
goblins can do
killing me
business.
because I'm a
I
goblin.
don't know. They might be open to immigration. Who knows?
Evidently, they have a wall.
They have really tough immigration laws, do they?
They have a wall.
Oh, good shit.
Well,
Built a
They
wall.
don't have a wall.
It's
They have
all-
trees and bridges.
all up to Dayon. What do you want to do?
Can I take the disguise off?
You can pull it off if you want.
I will pull it off.
Oh,
I'm not gonna go walk into a.
That was
elven-
such a good disguise.
It was the most impressive impromptu disguise you've ever seen.
Where did you find this goblin?
You were just lying on me. It was really amazing, actually.
You're just sleeping there.
All right, Dan, what do you do?
I go search for Jerry.
All right, you walk into town. And sure enough, the very first person to greet you is no one other than Jerry himself.
Too bad
Alright.
you smell like goblins.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm covered in blood. Man, I feel like I'm a Leatherface.
You're even more suspicious now that you took the costume off.
Jerry approaches, now flamboyantly, with multicolored, bright, vibrant cloak. Dayon! It is you! He walks up to you really quickly and says, What in
hush
the world
down, man.
happened last night?
We did a thing.
Quick, come on!
No.
Come on, follow me!
Hey,
no
no
idea.
Me.
He's
Doesn't even try.
He starts walking in
We
the
did
direction.
follow.
Alright. Quickly, he's like, come on, inside, quick! Looking around, pulls you inside a hut, a nearby hut. Turns to you and he says, You have no idea how dangerous it is for you to be here. The entire Elven Guard is looking for you and your companions.
I'd assumed it was horrible. I assumed we were in danger.
You are lucky you found me first and not the guards themselves, or you would be in prison at this moment being tortured and questioned.
I'd just shoot them all.
He just-
I am confident, sir, in your ability to take on the entire Elven Guard. Do it.
Do you dare underestimate my skills?
All right, let's keep going.
He says, lead me to your party. Let's go. There's a way we can sneak out the back.
Yes, let's go.
I mean, we're already out, so why the hell would we have to sneak to the
Them
Elven
two
Village
sneak
out
out.
back?
No, he's.
You're not there, Scott.
Oh.
You're not talking.
They're here. I
Before-
have brought you Jerry without my stupid disguise.
Before sneaking out the back, he grabs a whole handful of stuff and a bag.
Is that gold?
Travel bag. And he walks out quickly. He even hands a couple things to you to carry. For you to carry.
Is this worth anything?
We shall see. Eventually, you lead him back to the rest of the party. He says, Today, we begin the quest to recover Gary, the noblest elf that ever lived.
Sure.
Am I here listening to
I have brought supplies, everyone, for this quest, this noble and mighty quest that we are
this? Wait a
on.
minute, we must disguise you.
Oh God. No. Jerry, you do not want to disguise.
I will do anything for Gary.
Oh, God.
This will be great.
Mammoth.
What should I disguise him as?
It's a squirrel.
I have brought items
Why does
that
it
may
need to be
help you
disguised?
in your battle against Gary.
Did you bring gold?
Oh, we're battling Gary.
No,
Do you happen to have a death ray?
No way.
Did you bring gold?
No.
Let him explain what he brought. Damn it.
We just need a lot of metal, a lot of chemical components.
Jerry's kind of
We
listening.
just want.
Ebenezer is making a death ray.
Yeah, Ebenezer's making the death ray.
I also want one.
Jerry, on the other hand, needs you to defeat Gary in gnome wrestling. Obviously.
But we don't have a gnome.
That's where Jerry comes into play. He says, I brought some things for you that may help. This here is a potion of sizing. It will last for an entire day, and it will make you into the size of a gnome. I also brought this. He whips out this weird-looking face mask. Like one of those tightly wrapped with the weird eyes in the mouth, like you would see in Mexican wrestling. This was Libro Noche or Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre.
Exactly.
Yes.
Says this was Gary's old mask. You can use it to disguise your facial features.
But won't Gary recognize it?
He will, but no one else
Maybe
will.
he'll know how much trouble he's in.
There's a couple other things I have found. Now, the problem with this potion of sizing, of course, is that it will make you the size of the gnome, but it also, in essence, makes you slower and weaker because you're smaller. And what will happen is you'll actually get half stamina, half movement, half damage when you take this potion. But you will be able to compete with the mask and the potion. Unfortunately, can you defeat ultimate magically buffed Gary? That's the real question. And you will have to defeat him if you want Jerry's help.
I think.
Towards that end, Jerry says, while I was looting the rest of Gary's treasure box, and I found these 2 items, I noticed he had 2 other things. I'm not sure what to think of them. They may help, they may not. Yes, he did steal grandmother's oven mitts of Furbolg strength. My grandmother was a
What was she cooking?
she was a powerful sorceress in her day. Quite the... She also made other magical items which Gary managed to get a hold of. One of them was Grandmama's hands-off magical rhinestone bra. I don't know how effective.
I'm just imagining the Furbolg drinking a potion, putting on a bra, and the smell.
It's gonna happen.
I don't have a opera. Give it to him. Damn it.
Are you guys ready for this?
Can you smell what Pip is cooking?
Can you smell what his grandmama's cooking?
That would be the best thing to say to Gary when he's wearing those oven mitts.
Okay.
That would be great.
So these are magical, and Grandmama used them when she was younger, obviously, to cause trouble for those who would harass her. What happens is if either of the bra parts are touched or squeezed, the one doing the squeezing would be subject to a curse.
Don't squeeze your own.
Just be careful.
What will happen? You've got an amazing
Is
plan.
all of your magical enchantments and all of your magical items will be immediately neutralized. And be that guy. And to make things worse, it will cause all of those items, including your clothing, to magically vanish and be placed into an ether chest that you do not have access to. Only Grandmama did.
Uh-oh.
So
I don't want to
two
use it. I want his Furbolg straight gloves.
Okay. Quick question. Is this your grandmother or his grandmother or both of your grandmothers?
Mine, obviously. Obviously.
Why does he have that stuff then?
He stole it. This was
Yeah,
his plan
he
last
clearly
time.
stole
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I am a little frustrated by him stealing from
What is the
Grandmama.
other item that you brought us?
It is a potion, something of my own concoction I was working on for personal reasons, but it's called the Potion of Transgendering. But it's not completely perfect yet.
Oh, I'm just gonna be totally unavailable for that one.
What his own what?
We don't need to go into the specifics or the details. What it does, though, is that it will actually, for one day, cause you to become the opposite gender in physical appearance and desires.
This
and
could be fun.
So why isn't it
Hence the
perfected
bra.
yet?
what?
Why isn't it perfected yet? What happens?
Okay, there is a small chance, let's say 1 out of 10 users, might cause the effect to become permanent.
The risk I'm willing to take.
But there's another problem with it. 1 in 10 users actually has the opposite effect. So instead of becoming a potion of transgendering, it becomes a potion of, well, if you're a male, it becomes a potion of machoism. And if this was to happen, you would, in effect, gain bonuses towards your daily beard and chest hair growth,
I need it.
as well as bonuses towards your
Worth the risk.
your man odor, which would give you, in game terms, rerolls anytime you try to persuade anyone of the opposite sex. You
Leona could be mine.
Even better.
would also gain, being extra macho, 2 extra things. 1, +1 to your crafting skill, -1 to your cunning skill,
Who cares?
Okay.
and you gain a new catchphrase. Something like, "Ho, yeah!" This is a bad macho man impression,
I'm
but you
ready.
get the idea.
I'm ready to do it.
I almost kind of want to drink this potion just to go for the one-off.
But I don't know if any of these items can even be used or can have some sort of use. You can use all of them as long as it
yeah,
helps.
Pretty sure all of them are getting used.
Possibly
Yeah.
to help with the battle against Gary. Of course, do not harm Gary anyway.
Oh,
Just
no.
defeat him in
Would
a
never
battle,
Yeah.
so that his pride can be.
I'm assuming if you go into a roid
Neutralized.
rage, you're tearing his head off.
Yeah.
Oh. I get what you mean by neutralized. I get it. Neutralized. Got you. Neutralized.
So,
For a fee.
it is a full day's journey to.
And we gotta get going like now.
No.
Because it's almost done.
Yes, let's start on the journey. Walk.
All right, you guys continue. You guys, I guess, just start walking this morning. You should be to the Gnome Meadows. One word, because gnomes are awesome like that. By the evening.
Novados.
Okay.
All right. Who is leading?
Oh,
I shall.
I shall just craft and walk at the same time.
Unfortunately, no.
Can I gather and walk at the same time?
No, traveling is its own thing.
Can you use pebbles and sticks?
I mean, I'll pick up all these small sulfur particles on the ground.
Let's see. You may have several days of preparations before the actual.
I thought the fight ended soon. Like,
It was 7 days from the day that you guys saw the first fight.
Yeah.
So it is 1 week. And I do believe you spent 3 days getting to the Evergrove. Rescuing Gronk. And then you had to wait for the pigs to arrive,
Really well.
which took a while. Then you spent last day at Evergrove, so that would be, 4 days. So then one more travel day back to the Gnome Meadows.
And then we'll have
So you'll have 2 days before the final battle.
Doesn't he have to qualify before he?
not if we eliminate the competition.
Eliminate, you say?
yeah.
How much?
I'm not paying.
You're not
attention.
getting
We're
paid
killing them as a
extra.
party.
Yeah.
I will give you a pebble I found on the roadside. It's
You
very
idea, sir.
pretty, very pretty pebble.
Okay, be quiet, Penguin.
You know, sometimes you have to take the simple things in life.
Oh,
It's
I'm
not always
gonna ask
gold
you,
that
Jerry.
means payment.
Best
so
skipping rock.
when I drink
known
this
to man.
potion, I got like certain things on me. Will they like shrink down to size?
Explain?
Clothing.
Oh, will my engineering stuff shrink down to size?
Sure.
All right, we can do this.
You do,
I hope it's pretty for
Jerry says,
for bulk.
in gnome wrestling, you make your own costume.
Yeah, that's why I need to really disguise this thing because I'm a one shot. Every night I'm crafting fuel.
Okay.
Can I help him disguise it?
Sure.
I have one more question for Jerry.
Sure. Speak.
Is Gary not gay?
This is a rather personal question, don't you think?
Nothing's personal in our party.
But how would we convince him to grab the breasts of
A he's gonna turn into a woman. Obviously, it won't take much trouble.
Gary is gay?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why
kinda
he's
what I was
wrestling
thinking.
other male gnomes. It makes sense. He's interested in the short, ugly.
The question is, why would we have to take the potion if he likes men? Instead, I could come down to him as a macho man.
Wearing a bra.
Yeah.
We'll let the dice decide where it goes.
But that's
Leave
the
it to
question.
fate.
Is he more? Wait, no. It's a real question. Is he attracted to men or women? Because we need to know for the potion. Do we take it or do we not take it?
No, we should definitely take it
Well,
regardless.
But
Makeup may be a factor.
but let's figure out what Jerry thinks.
Jerry says, either or.
He's in the yeah, I'm taking it then.
Something's getting fondling then.
So good.
This is the best campaign.
All right. While you were traveling, dwarf, you're in the lead. Make your cunning roll for survival to avoid any sort of creatures.
Oh yeah.
Go dice one. One.
There's a chance. And the chance fails.
Of course it does.
The dwarf is like, onward! In the straight direction where all of these tracks are leading. That way we will avoid the enemy.
And why no logic?
No.
Danger, Will Rounds.
Danger. We need a bigger platform for you.
They wiggle around slightly. Alright.
You can fix that. I got a plywood I can put onto that.
Alright.
Oh no. Good thing I'm in the back.
Didn't we fight something similar to this before?
I don't think it ended up well.
I thought it turned out pretty poorly as well.
At least it's not those spiders again.
The spiders were quite bad.
Yeah.
It's not worms.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't
Alright.
feel too good after that.
Oh, yeah, it was fun.
Dwarf.
Not bad.
Make a resolve roll again because of
Maybe solved now.
resolve. What'd you got? 5? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Quite the party you have.
Yeah.
Before combat, I have to say what spells I have active.
Beginning of the day.
Beginning of the day.
I need to roll
Shimmer.
stuff.
Shimmer's a 100%.
4.
And then I'm going to do empowered magic as well.
Alright. Now, what... let's actually just have everyone roll resolve. Get this straightened out here.
Does my last roll count?
That's fine for you. Alright, what do you got? So we got Clestus at 5, Piff at 1, Obadiah at 3, Duant at 3, Dayon at 1. Alright. Oh yeah, I dropped my dice 4. So, Clestus, you actually see it coming first. You see this. It's like a. It looks like a giant mushroom. I mean, keeping with the adventures theme, walking toward you. It's approximately 6 feet tall. Has these long, dangly, fungoid arms, and it's just moving very slow and relaxing in your direction. And as it approaches, it kind of turns its body towards you. Very silent, very quiet. And it begins moving in your direction. Doesn't seem to be too threatening. Let's see. It's moving quite slowly, so it's moving basically 1 square. What would you like to do? Anything in particular? It is your turn.
I hit it with my mace.
Alright, you'll have to move.
Yeah, I'll move and hit it with my mace. So, okay, I'll take the lowest. So that was a 2. 2. So I can move 2.
1, 2. Not enough to get in base contact.
Ugh.
But you can run.
Yeah, I'll run. This is not going to end well for Clestus, but I'll run.
Alright. Next. Obadiah.
Casting token.
Alright. Let me actually roll for your ally, Jerry. He takes one look at this thing and says, "Oh my, what is that?" And moves.
No worries, Jerry. It's about to be a corpse.
His hand instinctively goes up to his 3 scars on his face, and you can see he's visibly afraid. Duant. Wait, yeah, Duant. It is your turn. The amazing 1 square. 3, 4. Followed by a giant leap. Oh.
Wow.
How many squares can you jump?
No, so I can jump 6 squares, but I ran.
Oh, you can
but
run
I still get a
also.
free attack from the jump.
Yeah.
Nice!
Yes.
That's pretty clever.
It's a wall.
The large, unagile creature can move very far.
I hit with a 1.
Who said unnatural?
No.
And then manages
This is going to
mess
be
it
a
up.
situation.
And then we determined I could headbutt, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
you get
yes.
full attack action.
Wait, no, it's...
I can roll its defense here. Because it has a dodge skill out. Dice 4. 1. We can dice off 4. That hit. 2.
1.
It was meant to be.
Wow.
It was meant to be.
The odds were not in your favor.
So he's gonna dodge, I'm assuming?
That was a successful dodge on the first hit. You can still hit
Oh, okay, so...
with your
Headbutt.
horns.
8 to hit with headbutt.
And 4. So that will be a hit.
That's a dice 4 damage? Pretty sure. 2 damage.
Yeah,
2 damage. He has no armor at all.
What was it?
Dice 4 slashing.
Now, what happens is each time this thing is hit, your sword comes slashing down at it, and its flesh just rips open. However, in response to this, its natural defenses kick in, and it shoots out these spores in every direction. And the spores impact every adjacent square, hitting you both.
Good thing I got a ranged weapon.
You breathe them in, and in a split second later, you feel like your lungs are on fire, your eyes are burning, and your skin just starts melting slightly.
Lovely!
This is only slightly melting, and not really melting.
So this is going to be acid damage, which...
Like inhaling a vapor form of Nair.
So here's yours. You'll take 2 damage instantly, and you will take 4. Now your armor does apply, but you have to roll twice, taking the lowest.
Oh.
Damage armor.
So what you're saying is I probably shouldn't shoot this 6 times with you guys.
Dude, do
3?
it.
Yep.
It'd be
All right.
really funny.
And he
Well,
did 4 on you, so
I don't
1
know
damage.
this.
It's true. Maybe not.
I got
Oh.
a 2.
2?
I was
And
alright,
didn't
but
take any.
It'd be
you
really
didn't
funny.
take anything. Alright,
This is
Could go
nothing.
really bad for them.
now it is its turn.
Oh.
It is its turn.
Again, it decides that it's fine where it is. It hunkers down and shoots out another blast of spores.
That sucks.
So you take 4, and you take 3.
Have fun getting your armor right.
Good. I'm glad I'm not involved in getting covered
3.
in filth.
I'm
Alright.
gonna take 1.
No break either. That's pretty good.
Y'all are gonna like this.
Yeah, 3. Kill you. 3.
I don't
Alright.
know this. I'm in the back.
Dayon.
I'm in the back. I don't know nothing. So we're just gonna kind of maybe see if we
It
can.
was only 3 damage from me.
Oh, I can move 8.
Okay.
So
Yep, clear shot.
6. We'll move about there. Maybe we can shoot this thing 6 times.
Is it dice 6 times or is it 6 times?
That's
6 times, 12 attacks. My
6
D12
6 attacks.
with my D12.
Alright, let's roll all 6.
You're
4 to dodge.
8.
Hits. 4 to dodge.
1.
Misses plus opening on you.
But it still gets the other attacks, doesn't it? Yeah.
Should have waited till I applied an opening to it.
2.
I think you just wanted to kill the
4.
party.
Alright,
So it's
that's
gonna
second out of 3.
5
3.
attacks off.
5.
Third out of 4.
I didn't
3.
even think about that.
Yeah.
1.
Oh!
Broken.
No!
But it still gets the 3 shots.
Yeah, we can give you the rest, I guess. That would be fair. So that's 4 out of 5. 4?
6.
So that would be...
5 out of 6.
5 out of.
No, 2 of them missed, right?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
So 4 out of
4 out of
6.
6.
4 out of 6.
And it broke, so you'll have to repair it after the fact.
I imagine I have multiple barrels, so it should still. So I imagine like a barrel blew up.
Alright, so roll the damage. 4 hits.
Oh no.
1,
1. Second
3,
hit. 1, 2, 3. Third hit.
2,
1, 2. Fourth hit.
3.
1, 2, 3. All right. So you basically take aim. You just see bullets hitting this thing left and right. Pieces of fungus are just flying off, and spores, just a cloud of spores in every direction.
Everybody's I like to imagine polygon's kind of like a minigun, so I just kind of stand there, just like, I got this.
My
Yes.
face right now is when someone would take the video and like zoom in and all around me.
Oh, it's shooting something up. This isn't good.
All right, so let's do your. Do you have any armor left? You still got armor.
Yep, I have a shield yet.
So let's see. Maybe
roll-
we'll just
roll a
write
double
these down
one.
quick. That way you can, if you ask, we've got it. So first one is 1 hit point. Second one is 2 hit points. Third one is 6. And the fourth hit is 5. Okay, so 2, 1, 6, 5.
I got the 2.
You block the 2.
Yep.
You block the 1.
Yep. And then what's the next one?
6.
Maybe. Got a 3 on the 6. So that's
3.
3 damage.
5 is the last one.
4, come on. Roll 4. No, 1!
Ah!
Oh, broken armor. Get wrecked.
Broken shield.
That was only 4 damage too.
Oh, my bad, was that? There's oh, my bad.
And now Andrew, too.
All right,
I didn't know.
Andrew, your first one is a 1.
Okay.
1 damage.
I was behind this,
So,
the wizard.
2.
2. All right, that's blocked. Second one is 4.
So, 1.
1.
Broken armor.
There goes the armor. So you take
hit
3.
points.
You ever mention I love you guys?
Oh,
And then over the
Then
last
the last 2 together is 4 and 6, so 10.
So, just so
That's an injury.
Now, keep in mind, I believe you get
Yeah.
6 hit points every day for free. You'll burn through those pretty quick. You
5,
might be
6,
okay.
7, 8, 9.
You took
One
13
injury.
damage, so.
I think I have 4.
But you ignore your first
1
injury.
injury.
You did take an injury?
Yes.
But don't you ignore your first, or did they get?
Yeah.
He gets
Went through
he
it,
gets
and then
6.
you
Oh,
just
that's
injure him
right.
again.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And now
Alright.
both their shields are broken.
Love you guys.
Thanks.
I was in the way back. How was I supposed to know?
Injury 4. That is going to be an arm injury.
Ooh,
That's not so bad.
that's inconvenient.
Just drop your shield.
Not
that's
anymore. Now that
broken.
your
Ah.
armor's broken. Doesn't matter.
Not really for attack.
Alright. Well, that was awesome. Piff!
Oh, I'm gonna. I can see that poison's shooting out over there, right?
It's not poison, it's acid spores.
Acid, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, we're not going up there, and then start casting a spell.
Alright.
Generating a token.
Clestis.
Start off you. I'm gonna cast Sacred Duty for my arm injury.
Sacred duty, so you can. Alright. Sounds good.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hit the thing with my mace.
Alright.
Wait, I'm not in contact, am I?
No, you don't
You need
move
to move 1 square in either direction. Do you want to stand in front of the gunslinger so you can't shoot, or do you want to stand to the side?
I'm gonna stand in front of the gunslinger so I can't shoot.
That's okay. I can just move.
Alright, make your attack roll here.
1.
1.
Nice open.
Alright, that actually misses. I don't know how you're so amazing.
I mean, maybe it's a good thing. Unless
So, what's happening here is your eyes are blinded from the burning acid, and your skin is on fire, and your tongue is swollen, and you're just like, trying to do the pinata, and it's not working.
Dolphin Yoda.
I hope you guys get away from this thing so fast.
Obadiah!
I have a leap.
I have.
They're not gonna like this.
I have dice
I can tell you that.
Alright, what you doing?
I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Alright. How many missiles are impacting this guy?
Hopefully it kills him with
3.
3 hits.
Hopefully it kills him within like the pulse tip.
Yeah.
Dice 8 damage for each.
Alright.
6.
6? Alright, how do you want to do this?
magic missile flies into the fungoid's face and melts his face off.
It doesn't have
The first one flies around, smacking him right in the head. The head just explodes, sending showers of spores
And
everywhere.
then I want the last 2 missiles to fly in and evaporate the spores.
So the next, evaporate the spores. Alright, so bam, bam, bam. Then, what happens is, when slain,
Oh, this is gonna suck for you guys.
You.
Rest in peace, Calestos.
oh my. So, when it's slain, this thing explodes into just pools of acid, burning everything around it.
But that's unfortunate.
So,
Quite lovely,
1,
isn't
2,
it?
3, 4, 5. Both of you will take 5 more hits of acid. So this is going to be entertaining.
I have no armor.
So I'll roll these quick, and then we'll...
Shall we play taps?
Well, there's no armor.
Oh, no one has
Total
any armor,
damage.
huh?
Just total it all out.
Alright, so here we go. You total.
wait,
I'll count the hits. First one, 2. Second one, 5.
7,
1,
8,
2,
10,
2.
12.
12 damage. That's not bad. It could have been
Not
worse.
bad, not bad.
Yeah, that's actually like really.
Injury for me.
That's good for how
Oh, no,
much
you
damage
one
you could have
injury.
taken.
6 could have been worse. Chest injury.
Hey, you're just like me.
And me.
First aid.
I would if I was
Yeah,
a
you know,
monster. I'll first aid people.
I
Wait,
caused
wait,
you
until-
damage.
wait, Andrew's
I
gotta
should heal you.
And just
do
gonna.
Andrew quick.
4,
4,
2,
6,
5,
11,
3,
14,
3.
17.
Ouch!
Oh,
Ow!
multiple
So how much
injuries.
HP are you at?
I'm at 4 right now.
So you take 3 injuries and you're at 1 HP off of your next injury. Because you have day 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's at 5 or 1 hit point?
He's at 5 hit points.
I'm thinking you should have retreated.
Do you have
No,
any-
that's just
I thought once, the AoE was coming out, maybe we should have waited until our melee people got out of range because they were going 1 square at a time.
I was in the back. I didn't know
Nah, it's dead.
So am I. Can I perform late rites on myself?
that. Do we have taps on your
All right.
music playing machine?
4, arm injury. You're good so far. That's 2 arm injuries. 1 chest injury.
Okay, you're alright.
Last
Okay, out
one.
of 10.
2 leg injury. You're good.
Day's fine! Alright. Can I roll first aid and you roll failures because we have a med kit?
Can I still do pulse aid on him?
Can I,
Since I have the defibrillator?
can I use his defibrillator since I'm also an
Yes.
And I also have a pulse aid kit too.
Yeah, I'll just do it for you because I have defibrillator.
You can only-
I can use your defibrillator.
So so you can only do it 1 person at a time. So you'll do it on him, and then you'll have to heal him. Make
Okay.
sense?
Why do I get the...
I can only do med kit. I can't do defibrillator.
That's right.
Okay.
Because you only get 1 shot at healing someone.
Yeah.
Because you got to get to him right away. So
Maybe I should do it on the person that's most injured.
I should probably
I'll do it
that.
on Andrew.
all right. Defib verse 5.
3 and I'll re-roll with the defib. 5.
Dice off. Didn't your defibrillator break last time?
No, my tools did.
13.
7.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Well, you're dead.
So you've got 1 chest, 2 arm, and 1 leg injury.
Yep.
That sucks.
So who wants to carry me?
I don't have it. I will try to heal the furblog with first aid.
What do you mean? I
What?
killed
Your
you.
vlog? I didn't even take that.
8.
Here though.
Oh, who took damage then? You took damage. I'll
I
try to
was
heal
all
him.
injured and had no
Um,
arms.
But you had a head injury.
Nothing.
So
Nothing.
I can give you a head
So
injury.
what? You got arm and
Chest.
chest? Just chest? That's not bad. That's not bad.
And they lost all their armor because of all the acid
but armor's
melting.
kind of overrated. That's why I don't wear it.
So does anyone have 40 gold?
No.
Wow. I have a gemstone worth 10 gold, 3 items worth a d10 gold, and 10
I
gold.
don't have 40.
You're one short.
We do have
We do have the emerald.
Yeah, you have the emerald. Which, if you remember,
amulet.
he was going to pay 1,000 gold for that.
Not emerald. I'm talking about like my healing charm,
Oh,
Is
okay.
that curious?
which I plan to use to reduce my current chest injury to no injury.
or since I gotta wrestle, I need to be full health.
Well, that would be a good point. You should probably use.
But
the
you have to. It can only be switched
Until
once after
tonight.
it's charged.
till tonight.
Yeah, so you will have 3 days.
So
before the battle
I know
happens.
I'm being selfish, but I should probably be full health for the rest of the
Well, I mean, we have 3 days, so you can use it tonight, and then we can get 2 more injuries healed.
or I use it on the very last day just in case something goes horribly wrong.
All right. Well, fortunately, the rest of the journey goes without event. Unfortunately, the journey is slowed down quite a bit because the dwarf is injured.
I'll carry him.
It's more like he's extremely born from accident, but
I'll carry him and then I'll keep egging him on.
Do you
like,
have
I'll use his
space?
weapon.
Do you have space to carry him?
How many slots?
He's a dwarf. He takes up 6.
I got space. I have 1 extra backpack.
Have your new dwarven weapon!
Yeah, buddy. Yes.
So the question is, do you have your canoe in your backpack too?
No, I left it. Remember, I left it with the mayor. And I just brought wheels with me.
Oh no! Oh yeah, that's right. You
I'm
did.
perfecting them.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna have a canoe with wheels, which
Yeah.
is pretty much the
Pretty
most
close to done, actually.
epic thing that's ever been
I
invented.
mean, it's basically finished.
Yeah, I just need to fix the other 2 wheels and then
Put it in
figure out how
wrong.
to seal the holes.
All right, thanks to the Furbolg's pack capacity, you guys arrive on time. It's late in the
Sits in my
evening.
back.
Late in the evening. All right, you're good for 3 days?
Yeah, I think if
Right.
I just get it
First
on the very
day.
last day.
Heal your leg injury. Here's the amulet.
Oh, I should say though, you guys need to repair things because you should
Well,
repair your
technically,
gun.
We don't need to repair anything. We could just leave it broken.
Oh, yeah, you could repair, but if you repair immediately after combat, it doesn't require any
Crafting
crafting.
shop.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, my leather was already damaged, so
So I could
you guys can roll. for
Anything
your
that
repairs.
broke in combat.
Yeah, anything that broke in combat, you get 1 chance.
So can
to
I
just
repair
quick-
his stuff? Other
Or
people's
do,
stuff?
I can repair my.
Yeah,
I got a
it's-
D8.
yeah.
So
he-
you want me to repair
But he
his-
rolls versus a D4 because he's a gunslinger.
No.
No, he's talking to his.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can repair that stuff.
I'll roll.
2
I rolled
for
a 2.
you,
7.
so your gun's fine.
For his shield, I rolled a 2.
For a shield,
But I also have a toolkit on me. So,
You can re-roll that.
reroll.
5.
2 again.
Nope.
I'm sorry. I tried.
can I roll?
Yeah, and you want roll
Okay.
for your armor, and you lost
Two
2 levels, so we'll roll. Oh, you can only fix 1, so
Yeah.
6.
Can't see what I got. 2.
Okay, well that was uneventful.
I'm
Sorry, all your stuff
I
broke.
tried.
Except for the gun, you did
It's
fix the
really
gun, so that's
broken.
one
You do have
good
a lot
thing.
of leather, right?
Like, that
No.
acid
Oh, you're out of
melted
that.
the
He's
parts
not
of the
fixing
shield.
Just grab this all in one bite and use
The
it.
gun's breaking.
At
I
this
have
point,
a pretty
probably.
darn good chance of
You
fixing
may
it.
want to consider
it's
ring
not so
mail
bad.
because it's easier to fix, even though it is loud. Just
mean,
saying. Just saying.
He's loud. Like, all he does is when he's being stealthy.
Oh,
I'm here!
That's a good point.
Doesn't really matter if his armor says I'm here.
Stealth is not my strong suit.
Obviously.
All right.
I make my presence known to my
Being
enemies.
smart is not your strong suit.
Like to my
Nor is it yours.
So yeah, I'm not saying it's my best, but it's one of my top qualities.
All right, you arrive in the Gnome Meadows. What would you like to do? It's late. Most of the shops, in fact, all the shops are probably closed.
Bar.
There's actually very
Bar.
few gnomes
Bar.
here because the gnomes have been traveling from, town to town, like village to village, looking for the best, basically the best wrestlers in each village. And the winners are all going to come here to
We
this
have
town
best
for the epic
wrestler,
championship.
So
And they'll be here in 2 days. But there's a few gnomes that had to just stay back just because they had to do
I would like to spend my night out in the wilderness gathering chemical components.
Right, can be done.
I just
I would like to
want-
drink my sorrows away.
I want to drink because you get HP back for drinking.
Actually, it's each time you roll hit points, or each time you eat a meal, which we've been kind of forgetting to do. Or I guess, no, we did. No, you guys slept out in the forest. We forgot. Oh.
That's like 2
I
days.
rolled. I remember.
I got a 9 for gathering chemical components.
Alright, let me see what you guys
Yeah,
roll here.
I need to gather some. I need one more sprocket. We need to go really hard. to get
Chemical
one sprocket
components, and you're into the plains. So that would be an 8. So you managed to find 5 chemical components.
for me. I'll do the same thing.
Excellent.
Now,
Wait,
Can I craft at all?
no, I just
yes,
won't
tonight you can. What are you gonna craft?
I'm gonna try to craft a relic.
All right. Verse 13. Can you
No.
do it? All right. Just chilling in the bar.
Chilling.
And what's Piff doing?
I can make this many. 3 sprocket changes.
Oh, 3 sprocket changes. All right.
I'm changing my leg springs into an transmographer,
All right.
so I can now equip 1 gadget higher.
All right. All right. We'll.
Also, can I, since I don't, does crafting a sprocket is technically sprocket changing? No?
Crafting a sprocket? No, that's
Okay.
separate.
We need a sprocket, guys. I need an energy port really,
If I
really
knew what a
bad.
sprocket was, I would help you out, good Furblock.
I need
But
6
isn't that
chemical and
new?
6 metal. Really badly.
He can supply you with most of that.
Maybe you could go buy yourself.
Do you have
some.
1 chemical and 1 iron?
I have 1 chemical. Yes. I have 1.
I have 1 iron as well.
No. But I have a scimitar that somebody could bolt down.
All right.
Maybe
Metal
everything else then.
costs silver per.
Oh, yeah, I'll buy a bunch of that.
Just buy all of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. As long as I'm in town, can I do that?
Yep. You can
Alright.
pretty much buy as much as you want.
I bought 6. Now that you're out of my backpack,
Chemicals
I'll put my backpack,
cost
but-
1 silver per also. Buy as much as you like.
You might as well
That is
just buy
3-1?
everything you need.
Yeah.
And remember,
that's
it's 3 silver per gold, if
Yeah.
you remember.
So that's 9, and I bought 6, 12. So I need to spend 1 more gold. Alright.
How much did an ammo pouch cost again?
Ammo pouch?
6 metal.
Trying to remember.
Then, wait. Yeah, I don't want to change yeah.
Is there anywhere I can sell items?
Yes. Ammo pouch is 1 gold coin. And selling items, what do you want to sell?
Gemstone worth 10 gold.
Yeah. That'll work.
And then the 3 items worth D10 gold.
All right. 4 for the first, 1 for the next,
5.
9 for the last. If you want, you can haggle. Try and get the price higher. It's your call. You can just take the value if you want.
Just take the value.
Oh. Alright, so what's the roll for sprocket? I see it's 6 metal, 6 chemical, so do I have to pass 12 times to.
Yeah.
And what's the roll verse? What number?
Obadiah, did you
All
write down the colors of doors in Norwich towns?
Chemicals verse 10.
Ooh.
Metals verse dice 8.
Can I get Scott to roll to help me build my sprocket?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yes.
All
3
right.
red, 2 yellow, 1 blue to the left, 2 yellow, left, right.
Was it a different town?
No, it's this down.
Is it?
I don't know what the colors of the doors mean.
Yeah,
but
it's
I did
just a
write down
certain
directions to a specific mayor's house.
I was going to try and find the healing place. And heal
Oh yeah, that was the color of green, I think. No, it was red. It was red for doctor. You look for a red-colored house.
I don't think it was
Sure.
red.
I remember it was purple.
You do have now 2 full days, which will equate to 4 crafting checks, and you got 2 full days you can
Excellent.
wander through.
Yo, Scott, I need you to roll my chemical.
That is going to require 2 gold coins from someone for the entire party for those 2 days.
I'll cover it.
Ooh.
I'm going
I'll do something
to
nice for
bet 6 chemical components
On
on
helping me?
crafting this healing potion.
No, I need you to help me.
I want to finish this.
Yeah,
I will spend as
I'm
much
gonna-
money as I need to buy chemical components, because screw looking for them.
But he has to
Really too
craft the sprocket,
Yeah, I need the
which
sprocket
he
crafted.
can't do, I don't think. 'cause,
Can he help on it? The chemical part of it?
The
we're
dwarf
both,
could.
We're both looking at my sprocket, and he's adding stuff
Yeah,
to
the
it.
dwarf could.
The dwarf.
Because the
I
dwarf
need your
can.
crafting
But-
real bad.
I'm going to definitely try and craft this healing potion.
All right.
Wait, can I just take one of his sprockets?
Yeah.
I don't have any sprockets,
Wait,
Well,
but
you
you
start
have.
with a dice 4.
Yeah, did you start with?
but my tools broke.
You can convert them into all of it's broke.
I have the defibrillator. If we want to
Plus
get
there's-
rid of that.
Yeah, you could convert the defibrillator into sprockets. That's a good call.
No, we need the
Let's go
defibrillator.
for it.
You owe me a defibrillator.
I'll leave it with you. Alright, I take his sprocket and I make an energy port.
So didn't you have 4 though?
Yeah.
And
two-
each one costs 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
What's
you
an
have
energy
2 sprockets.
Well, if I consume my fuel as an action, I can do a dice 20 damage.
Oh,
That's a
Auto hit.
shot.
Auto hit. I have 2 fuel.
I have
so
a
I can do
feeling
it twice.
Gary is going to be over his head.
no, Gary's not even gonna be
And
alive.
if you think about it, an energy point's pretty inconspicuous. I just stab him with my energy port.
Can you imagine? You rolled like 2 20s.
Zap.
Oh, look, 40
It's like a
damage.
super taser. I
Yeah.
like it.
And can I like do non-lethal damage ever or no?
I would have met.
It should be lethal. It should definitely be lethal.
With an energy port, I would probably say.
Alright, what about a laser cannon?
I want to do non-lethal damage with this energy weapon.
I mean, look at the taser.
20 damage.
But
It'll only cause heart palpitations. It'll be
dude, it's
fine.
not that bad.
Yeah, you might just stop his heart and you might not be alive.
Zap him again. And we don't have a defibrillator to save him. Shucks.
All right, so let's start going through four crafting rolls for whoever wants to.
Can I buy a few things?
Yes, what do you want to buy?
I am going to buy ring mail.
Ring mail, nice. Do you need the price?
Alright,
Yes.
one sprocket. I should just
Sure,
make
it's
more
here
fuel.
somewhere. And is it possible to sew damaged level armor, if you will?
No. No.
Just throw it in some random guy's house then.
This stuff is so expensive.
Ring mail, 6 gold.
Okay, so I'm down to 10, and how much is a light shield?
Light shield, do you want a metal one or a hide one?
Metal.
4 gold.
Can do that too.
I would like one of those as well.
Light metal shield? Okay.
And then
I've got a dumb idea, but it might work. So, if I craft,
It's dumb and it works.
I could craft an engine, and then I'd be really slow, but I'd be able to consume fuel
Alright.
more than once a turn. Or, I could consume fuel without using an action. So I could energy port, energy port, energy port.
What?
I can just imagine him fighting this Gary, and you just hear an engine walk in the background.
Anyone else sound like this fight might be rigged of some sort?
I need some distractions by the
my
crowd.
God.
I need you guys to yell.
Can
as
I
loud
roll
as
my
you
4
can.
crafting dice really
Alright,
quick?
what are you crafting?
I'm going to try and get that healing potion done.
So you need to craft first
I am
my...
betting 6 verses.
Versus my dice 10?
Yep.
4! No, you can roll...
I got a 10. I
Oh,
have,
you got a 10?
I have an alchemy kit, so I can reroll.
Okay, gotcha.
So I got
gotcha.
10.
So you got all 6 of them.
Healing potion. I'm going to drink it immediately.
You sure you don't want to save it for like a battle?
Yeah, you could
Nope.
just. There's a.
I have a
priest
chest
here.
injury. Screw
There's
that
a
chest
priest
injury.
here for 10
Don't
gold.
even care.
Oh,
I just spent 1 silver piece to
Hey,
do
quick!
that.
Don't we have a Sultan Giant's brain full of Sultan metal?
And a ruby.
And a ruby, that is
Yeah.
true. Let's do all your daily crafting rolls.
Okay,
quick.
so now I want to craft some Zerker sauce,
Alright.
and I will bet all 4 on that.
Alright. What?
9. So I got it. So I have Zerker sauce.
Keep that.
I'm going to give that to Spencer. Spencer, you have Zerker sauce.
Oh yeah, what does that do?
Gives you roll your vitality dice, and you get that many temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
That
good.
shall help with the wrestling contest.
You still got 2 more shots for
I
crafting.
do have 2 more shots for crafting, and I have a
Wait,
lot of chemical components.
Alright, do we really want to kill Gary, or do you want me
No,
to
he needs to
like...
die.
Well, wouldn't Jerry be pretty mad?
What's Jerry gonna do?
Wait,
We can take care of Jerry.
isn't the whole reason we're fighting him is so we can get Jerry to do stuff for us?
Yes.
We can also force his gunpoint.
I mean, we could, but I think it might just be easier if I just knock him out.
What do you want to do for your crafting notes? You got 4 of
I
them.
have 2 more, so
Okay,
I will
depends
look-
on how well they go, but okay, I'm gonna try to craft a relic.
All right. First one, 18.
No.
Second one, 18. There's only one 18 on here. Third one, 20.
That's a B.
Last one, 15. It was good tries.
That sucks.
Slow golf clap.
I should have just tried to craft a bunch
Did
of
you want to
holy
try
roll.
anything?
I wanted to buy.
Buy. All right.
So I bought an ammo pouch for 1 gold. Now that can hold, you said 12?
12 shots.
How much is 1 shot?
You want to buy a shot? I believe it is silver per shot.
Okay, so I need 12 shots.
12 shots? Alright, so 12 divided by 3, what's that, 4 gold?
Actually, 12. I need 17 shots.
17 divided by 3, that sounds like easy math. How about you take 18 shots?
I guess.
That'd be a
5
nice...
gold. That's 5 gold and 2 silver.
Yeah, if you want 17.
Oh, that's perfect because I have 2 silver. And so that brings me down to 25.
I want to
Last 2 crafting shots?
last 2 crafting shots. I want a I want to buy.
Oh, whoa! You upped the power on the gadget harness by 1.
5, so I have 5.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I got it.
I would like to purchase leather. How much is leather?
I have 2
copper
more.
per shot.
You have 2 hide.
Yeah.
I will take your 2 hide, and I have 1 artifact shard, and I would like to craft a magic item. Boots of stealth. Boots of portaling.
Alright.
That sounds fun.
Let's see. What are you crafting? You're just working on the leather part of it right now?
I will work on the shard.
All right.
Of it.
8.
You get a reroll.
Got it.
Got it.
Got the shard.
And now I will work on the leather part for my last one.
Last one. Alright. 2.
10. Got it. Okay. Boots of portaling.
Hey, can I crawl my way to the temple and beg the priest to heal me for free?
You can. You can.
Yes.
Alright. We need...
I'm gonna go
Actually,
there.
don't you have like heal... Oh, you needed a... You needed
Organic
a relic
healing.
I drank
Yes.
so that you can heal. Wow.
Or
Wow.
holy evangel someone into the next dimension.
Alright, that's true. Why don't you roll your cunning to see how effective your... Now, if you want to like actually, what would you say? What are you going to say to him? You might get a bonus if you can make it convincing.
Please help a fellow holy man. I have come on hard times and cannot afford your services. I was attacked by demons in the woods. Help me against this noble fight.
Not bad, not bad. Okay, roll your cunning.
4.
4. What do you get? 1. He will heal 3 injuries for free.
Okay.
That's pretty damn good.
With the last, if you want a 4th injury healed, it will be 2 gold.
Okay. Everything's healed.
I would also like to go, but I will just pay for my chest injury, which is 10 gold.
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, brothers.
Do you know how many teleports I have for free now?
10.
As many as I have mage components.
How many of that?
They're only 20 squares, but 20 squares is basically battlefield, so...
Yep. Yep. Alright, so is everyone done with everything?
I haven't done my crafting.
Alright, what do you guys
I'm trying to craft 1 more sprocket. So this is first chemical component.
You know
All right.
what weapons list?
8.
Oh yeah, I can't get these, but I lose 5.
Oh, man.
But
that
I'm gonna
hurts.
buy more
Second here.
and do it again.
6.
Oh my gosh! I'll lose 2 more, so
Oh,
I've
man,
lost
that's
7.
rough. That's rough.
Then I want to craft again. Oops, I accidentally moved it. 8.
1.
Armor
So I got
would be
7.
too, like that.
Alright, so that's 1. Alright, now I'm going versus metal. I need you to roll 1. Wait.
That's actually
I need this.
exotic.
I need sprocket change. 6. Okay. So I'm
This
gonna
is
get
armor.
engine, fuel tank. Oh wait, no. Engine, fuel tank, and we're gonna get
I do not have
plasma core.
weapons.
Plasma core.
Wait, no. I said that wrong. Engine transmographer, engine core.
Okay, alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do before we do this final battle?
I would like to buy splint mail.
Splint mail. Do you have the ability to wear
I do
splint?
have the ability to wear heavy armor.
You do?
Yes.
What? As a how?
I wrote it down for some reason.
How?
I don't know if you do.
Because as a weapon
Maybe
master,
that changed.
Yeah.
no, a weapon master doesn't
Token
get any armor.
also loses one
And
level of
Yeah.
armor.
So,
that
you're
must
at
have changed.
negative armor abilities.
And yeah.
Never mind that. Then I'm gonna look at weapons.
If you get one more level, you can become proficient.
And then as a gift, that would become light.
Yeah.
So that would be
suck.
awful.
Basically, they can't wear armor very well.
Not
Yeah.
very well.
Just like for blogs, we don't get armor.
I mean, you can, it's just not effective.
Yeah.
I need one more crafting roll, really.
Yeah, if I had one more crafting roll, I could get more fuel tanks, and then be able to...
I could get mage components for teleports.
I'm gonna buy. So.
Alright.
I don't have any.
So we need to work on my disguise.
A goblin?
We can do that in the morning.
You got a face mask, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to really disguise the fact that I'm holding the plasma core on me.
I'm going to
Can I find a
assume.
katana?
In a gnome place, I'm going to have to probably roll for that.
A gnomish.
You never know what you can find in a gnomish house.
There's some weeb gnomes.
Did I find a katana?
You found... Not sure how this happened, but you just randomly walked into a door, and it happened to be a shop filled with katanas. It's the katana shop!
I will buy one.
In fact, it's 2-for-1 sale today.
I'd buy 2 katanas.
If you want.
That's a lot of katanas.
You can buy 2 and get one? Wow.
Yeah, that was a good roll. Good roll.
So
2-for-1 katana.
I get
There's a
plus
reason
1
Chad
to my weapon
outlawed
skill with
all-
the katana.
Oh, yeah.
Creatures with 4 arms for me.
I roll D12 with 2 katanas.
Because the last time I
Oh my
I
god.
used it.
Actually, you get +1 for each katana you have. So if you have 2 katanas, it's +2.
I get to roll a d14 for katanas. Maybe you should be the one fighting him.
With katana.
I don't think I into the fight.
It's hand-to-hand combat.
Gary might not look
Yeah,
the same.
plasma core is hand to hand.
Hey, it's not in your hand.
True.
All right.
I just bought 2 katanas for the
Ew.
price of 1. Are you gonna actually let me do that?
Yeah,
it's
you
a
rolled
holiday
you rolled a
sale.
20, so
Alright.
pulled that one out.
So,
Alright,
who has good crafting skills amongst us?
All of
We
us
all
that
have
are
basically
crafters work on my disguise.
Oh, yes. Dwarf, make a macho costume for him, and I shall work on a girly, frilly, lacy thing.
Just in case.
We're starting this right away in the morning, right? The day of the match.
Can I make like
Yep,
a half and
yep.
half?
I just drink the potion right away
That's weird.
because it lasts all day.
This is a weird event.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll give us time to craft, yes.
Yeah, so I drink the potion.
All right.
Oh god.
Roll a dice 10. If you roll a 1, you become a woman permanently. If you roll a 10, you become uber macho furball.
Macho.
You got uber macho furball. Your chest hair just naturally puffs out even farther. You get a new catchphrase, and
I'll think of that one.
your beard just huge.
I'll feel. And again, one crafting you said?
Your crafting skill goes up, and your cunning goes
What if
down.
my crafting's already cunning's already a D4?
Oh, you flip a coin.
Oh, oh, that one.
just
right.
auto
one
everything.
You're like the worst.
Flip a coin to decide cunning.
The most
I can't go any lower, but it stays
ever
at a
exists.
D4.
We'll say
can't
from
get
now
lower.
on, you rolled 2 dice for taking the lowest for every cutting attempt.
Sounds about right.
Doesn't even matter. Does not even matter. I will make the most. I want to get like a costume that shoots flames out the back for him. Because like that is the most macho thing I ever think of.
We gotta make it look real basic, because if I'm already shooting energy plasma out of my costume, we need to disguise that as much as possible.
The flames would disguise it.
Oh, maybe distracts from
Fireworks.
Yeah,
Fireworks.
Fireworks, yeah.
You could probably rig something with spell
Sparklers
components
and shit.
to create
I-
fireworks out of the spell
Yes.
components.
More gold.
He's the manliest man.
Does he drink the seconds?
Is there like
Well, I'll drink
a
two
double
seconds.
sheath I can get for my
I
katana?
don't always think, though.
They would come with the sheaths, so
Oh, cool.
So,
The world's most
like you want 2 katanas in one, or you
Cross,
just want?
cross them on my back.
Yeah, you can just.
He's
totally
got to say the
naturally-
macho man thing though. Oh yeah.
Every time something good happens.
Every time. Every time.
Or swings you.
All right, the fight is about to begin. Do you want to do anything before the fight happens?
Yes,
Oh.
improve his costume by
Using the brazier.
Yeah, I'm crafting on my costume.
You should
6.
still wear the brazier.
That's pretty good.
Oh, I also rolled the 6.
Ooh!
Wait, I gotta reroll 2. Only
Is that
5,
Gary?
so 6.
Wait a minute. What's the catchphrase?
Oh, yeah. There's a big break between the O and the E.
It takes a lot of brain power for you to process.
All right. So you also took the shrinking potion, correct?
Yeah,
You put the face mask on.
yeah.
Did you put the bra on?
No.
I mean, you're a manly man.
I want the fur block gloves bad, and they break if I wear the bra.
Yeah, they would.
But now we have a bra.
You do have a
bra.
very useful one.
Probably the man with the largest tits should probably wear the bra.
Do I need to start wearing a bra? To get
Yeah, you can take your shirt off now and put a bra on.
I'm not doing that. That will be the biggest blackmail that anyone used against me ever.
We would never do
How much
such a
can
thing.
we sell it for?
I would do it. I mean, so? Who cares?
Let's wear a bra for a D&D.
I'm gonna die.
It's funny, it's worth it.
I'm not wearing a bra.
This is not recorded, no.
All right. So,
Did we find our friend Rug?
Rug.
Yeah, what's wrong up there?
Yeah, Rug's
Well, he's
here.
probably wrestling.
No,
Or
Rug
he's
can't wrestle.
watching
He's just
wrestling.
dwarf. Only
Yeah,
gnomes
he's
can
watching
wrestle.
it, though.
Yeah, he's
He's
definitely.
drinking.
He is
I'll drink with
definitely drinking. It's the day of the big wrestling match.
I'll wear the bra. Get him drunk enough to touch my chest.
Oh,
And then Rug is
and we put the amulet on me. We put the amulet on me, right? During the last day, we put the amulet on me.
You.
Yeah, so my chest injury's good.
So I should tell you, the rhinestone bra. It only has 1 charge left, 1 rhinestone. Each time it gets used, a rhinestone pops off. So there is only 1 charge left on it.
How
But
many times
We're
did people
saving
go
that.
after his grandma?
I don't know, it's probably a lot. She must have been happening back in the day. All right.
Like
Save that for a special occasion.
So
Oh boy.
I will wear a bra during all of our D&D sessions until it's used.
I can see Spencer bra shopping at Walmart tomorrow. It's gonna be so good.
I don't care.
No, you gotta go to Victoria's Secret.
High class.
High class.
I need a bra to wear to a game session.
I also get rerolls on persuasion checks against men, right?
no, it gets women.
And that uses cunning?
That would use cunning.
So roll a dice 4 versus women.
He goes from 2 dice 4, take the lowest, to a dice 4. I mean, so you're saying you have a chance.
Saying there's a chance. Or I'm ready. I'm ready to fight.
All right, let's do this. All right, so what ends up happening is actually, in order to get you in the listing to battle, all of the people battle each other throughout the entire day. The entire crowd is completely wasted by it. It's now evening. There's been drinking and body slams and turnbuckle smashes all day long. And of course, who wins them all?
Me.
GG Gary.
Day.
Wins every single battle until he becomes
I don't know
the...
why it's GG. It's gay Gary.
It's actually Gary Ganderbell.
Yeah.
But, you know...
You explained this last time.
No.
That's probably Gary on the phone right now. Change the adventure! Okay,
Oh, I'm not
so...
It's the most ridiculous
So what happens is Gary is crowned Ultimate Gnome Wrestling Champion. After being crowned Ultimate Gnome Wrestling Champion, there's a free call. Anyone that wants to challenge him can challenge him.
What are we
and
calling you?
until then,
Oh, you guys gotta come up with
yeah, you need a
I'll
name.
go.
It's got to be an awesome wrestling name.
It's probably gonna
Nacho Libre!
Wait. It's probably gonna define our group's name forever. So we better come up with something good.
Gotta hurry. Dun, dun,
The
dun,
master of
dun.
disguise.
All right, Nacho Libre it is.
All right, the announcer. Anyone want to challenge the reigning champion, GG Gary? The crowd just goes wild. Yeah! No one ever challenges the reigning champion because it's ridiculous.
I
mean,
lift up. Shorten. This is Nacho Libre. He will fight the champion.
I will fight!
everyone's like, the crowd goes wild! They get to see one more person get his face smashed by GG Gary. GG Gary jumps up on the turnbuckle, facing the crowd with his back to the ring, and just flexes his muscles, grabs some oil, and just pours it over himself and oils himself up.
Wait a minute.
Hey guys, oil me up! Oil me up!
Where's the oil at?
Dwarf, get on it. Put oil on him.
Anointing oil.
Yes! We must bless this fight.
I think it's worth it.
This is getting kind of homophobic.
No, it's no homo.
Everyone will.
He flexes his guns, flexes his six-pack, does a pelvic thrust in the direction of the ladies. Many of them just swoon. Then he turns to face you in your gnome form. He points
Did you
to
drink,
you.
drink the sugar sauce?
I'm about to.
It's disguised as a beer.
Yeah, disguised as a beer. We put it in a beer can. Beer bottle, whatever.
A beer bottle.
A mug. Just a mug.
All right. He says, Gary looks to you. Don't worry, little one. I'll go easy on you. But just know that it's Gary the Magnificent, Gary Ganderbell, GG Gary that has defeated you. That's no small feat. I'm amazing, by the way. Have I mentioned that? Look at these abs. He flexes his abs. Yeah, that's right. Come get a piece of me.
He likes it.
Ooh, yeah.
This might go from well then.
He takes a step back. Oh, you like it rough.
Ooh, yeah.
Come and get it.
Do I not need to roll initiative then?
Jerry might have some competition here.
Just saying, chug that zerker sauce.
Take my beer, which is
The only thing-
chug.
All right.
Throw it against the wall.
Roll your bonus hit points, and then we will roll some initiative.
Well,
here.
I mean, the only
Wait,
thing
I got my
chugging-
hit points halved, right? For being.
Hit points were halved.
And melee damage is halved as well.
Melee damage is halved. So so whatever you roll, just cut it in half.
Well, I rolled the dice 6 because I have a dice 12.
Yep,
so
you're good.
3. So I had 310.
Oh, by the way, you cannot retreat from this battle until your temporary hit points are gone.
That won't.
You have to punch his face in until your temporary hit points are gone.
Or can I use my
You can
engineering stuff?
fight. You have to fight.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to kill
All
him.
right. So the question is, what do the rest of you want to be any positioned anywhere or anything?
I just want to be watching, drinking with Rug.
All right.
I'll be right up next to the ring.
I just sit and observe
Since
with
I'm
my
short.
hands on my pistols.
All right. And what do you want to be?
Need. I got.
Technically, I would love
It's
to be
just a
casting
precaution.
opening tokens on GG Gary, but
Okay. All right.
maybe the cheer of the crowd will drown out my spell
Possibly.
casting.
Possibly. So I guess. All right. Let's do some initiative. Here it comes. Oh, we never started our music again.
I totally want to cheat. You know what? Fuck it. I'm
No,
cheating.
no need.
Hey,
I got this.
thing is,
Oh wait, I've got bar fight music.
You got it?
I got this.
All right. I'll skip the cheating.
one thing I could do, since I'm so close to the ring, I could use an anointing aura to cast Righteous Challenge on Gary.
So he has to attack you?
Yeah.
That would be weird because he'd jump out of the ring into the crowd. Is that an automatic loss?
Only do it in the direst of circumstances, because I got him. It's my fault.
Alright, I'm gonna watch how the fight goes, and if it goes poorly, I'm gonna use my 0 casting cost token to just throw openings at GG Gary.
All right. All right. Initiative.
3.
You rolled a 3.
Rolled a 3.
Challenge is one of
All right.
that they just have to direct all
He
action. So if they don't
turns to the crowd, raises his hands up. The crowd starts going wild. Suddenly spins and charges right at you, making his first attack roll. Here it comes to hit. 4 to hit.
4.
Dice
So 14.
19.
Oh no!
His first hit connects. 5 damage.
That bitch is gone.
Oh, you don't have to stay and punch his face in anymore.
Second hit comes
Oh,
in.
man.
7 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
All right. 1 damage. Third hit comes in.
Oh my god, he's a weapon master.
Bam! 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 5 to hit.
That hits.
7 damage.
Jesus.
That was the injury.
Wham! 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 You just go flying up against the ground. You, with your back on the mat, you're seeing stars. You're
Screw
wondering
that, while he's seeing
what
stars,
the heck just
opening
happened.
token. I'm cheating, I don't even care.
Alright, so what Gary does is he instantly spins around, starts getting the crowd going wild, and starts flexing, making googly's eyes at the ladies. And he's like, how'd you like that, little one? There's more where that came from tonight. Flexes again.
Totally got it.
Alright, you can use magic.
Automatic.
Do you need
Nope.
it just
Zero
automatic
casting
zero
cost.
casting token? Alright.
It's called Bewilder. 1 target in sight range adds opening token.
Alright. You are
Zero
able to
casting
stand up.
tokens.
I'm guessing he sees Jerry in the crowd. It's
Alright,
Did the mask ever bring any memories back?
You know, that is a good question. For some reason, he just
doesn't care.
doesn't care
He's too into
about
his
the
own moment.
mask. Yeah, he doesn't even really notice that it was his old one. Alright, your turn.
Alright. I'll activate my plasma core. I get in melee range and I punch him twice and I use my plasma core to deal auto D8 damage.
Auto.
Yeah, auto
Dice
hit DH, but with the opening does a D10.
Alright.
You also roll with a d20 if you use the opening.
Yeah, that's my melee. This is free. 7 free damage,
7 free.
3 to hit, and 10 to hit.
Alright.
Was that a dice 20 both times?
Yeah,
3 to
3 to
hit.
hit for my first punch.
Alright, he dodges the first punch.
Second punch, 10 to hit.
Dice off.
Oh, it's long.
17.
Unfortunate.
Alright, he jumps to the side. The opening was used. He steps
Should've
back.
Should have done
It's
the
like-
20 automatic damage.
What in the world?
Charge that up first.
Kind of like slicking back his hair. Flexes once more. He does a little like fast step with his legs. Now you're gonna get it.
Oh,
God, I hope you dodge.
dodge.
He
Easy.
moves in. Here comes his attack roll. 4 to hit.
6 to
Dodge the first one. Second one, 1 to hit.
Oh, come on.
I don't even need to cheat.
Uh-oh.
Dice
off.
Dice off.
What?
4.
7.
Yes. Oh! Third and last hit. 2. Dice off again.
14.
It's all over the place. 20.
No, we're fine. We're fine.
Here comes his hit. 5 damage.
One more injury. Up to 2 injuries. Let's go, buddy.
2 injuries.
Well, that's one more injury.
That's the second injury.
Yeah.
That might be dazed.
Uh-oh.
So you go flying down to the ground again, almost unconscious, and the dwarf is right there. You can try and slap him back awake.
Yes, I do that.
Can you slap him with like a healing potion or something?
I don't have any.
If only you had a healing potion.
Did we burn the token of healing?
No. Well, yeah, it should be. Oh, the amulet. Does the amulet activate?
It's
Yes.
night time by this point.
Yes.
Didn't you use it this morning?
I used it the previous day.
Oh!
So yeah, it would activate his injury. So he's not dazed.
Alright, you're able to stand back up.
So,
Try to get
one
Gary to
injury.
come within 1 square of me.
GG Gary was cheering because he thought the fight was over. Suddenly he turns around because the crowd's going, behind you! He turns to look at you and he's like, looks at his mittens, smashes them together. Now he seems mad.
Whoa.
First person to ever phase
I'll walk 1 square forward. I automatically do 9 damage with my plasma core.
9?
I will generate a casting token.
Oh my goodness. He's injured.
And I roll a 19 for my first hit, and a 14 for my second hit.
Both connect.
Alright, so I normally do a dice 6, so I have it.
But it increases because of the opening dice 8,
Yeah,
and then
so
they
dice 8
have it.
And did Zerker Potion increase my damage at all?
No, Zerker Potion just
Okay.
gave you the 10 hit points.
2 damage and 1 damage, I guess.
2 damage.
And then 1 more, so 3 in
1.
total.
Alright. Bam! Bam! And the zapping plasma just kind of hits him in the chest. You hear a whoop, and he just goes flying backwards into the turnbuckle. He's like completely shocked by all this pain. He's like never felt this kind of pain before from a punch. Kind of grunts, connects his fists together one last time, and here he comes.
I hope you dodge all of this.
Let's go, buddy. Let's tussle.
Here comes his first hit. 8 to hit.
That hits.
Damage 7.
Oh man, that doesn't injure me.
my god.
That injures me.
Alright, here comes the next one. 2 to hit.
6 to dodge.
Last one, 6.
2, I get hit 1 more, come on.
1 damage.
Ooh, still.
Alright, you go flying back down to the canvas one last time. Completely dazed, not sure where you even are.
Give me up! Give me up!
You're having a hard time.
I run over and I throw beer in his face.
Let's see, where are you at? You make your way through the gnome crowd. You're like, wake up, he's dazed on the ground. I don't know, what do you got? What are you guys gonna do?
This way.
All I got is debuffs for Gary. So I can't help the Furbog. I can't help Piff, but I am going to challenge Gary for control of his body.
What?
Yes.
How do you do that?
Confusion.
Oh, I thought you meant like you're literally going in his body.
In this special case, would you let me cast Sacred Duty on someone other than myself?
What do you mean?
Ignore an injured.
I don't know. Let's see, that is a good idea.
The thing is, it specifically says Paladin, but you know.
Yeah, since he's the only one capable of fighting. Let's see if I'll give you a roll. We will see how the divine gods say.
I just sit there praying.
The higher the number, the more we will go with it, yes. The answer is no.
Oh.
You don't have anything else?
Just wake me up. Get me up, boys.
I walk over to it. I start smacking him in the face.
Yeah.
Smack!
I don't have
Smack!
anything useful.
Smack!
Actually, is there some way that I can get Gary to come within one square of me?
Yeah, in fact, he's running around from turnbuckle to turnbuckle, getting the crowd to go wild. They're cheering, and he runs right next to you.
Can I cast Righteous Challenge on him?
Can you cast it on him? Yes.
But would he start attacking me, or would he be stuck in that square because he doesn't want to attack me?
He will start attacking you.
You're so trying to rope it.
But the thing is, as soon as he gets out of the ring, he loses the fight, right?
That's how rules are normally. But
That's kind of how, technically he has to stay in the ring.
And Piff's not unconscious right now. He's just kind of.
I'm good.
He's
good.
he's
in there.
He's doing pretty. He's
Would
pretty
anyone
rough.
help me fight off an angry dwarf?
I might kill him.
Yo, I'll take him out next turn for sure.
Yeah, as
100%.
long as he stands up, we got this.
I got this. If you get me up,
can
get me
see.
up.
How do we get you
Come
up?
on, just.
I'm gonna slap him in the face.
I'm already doing that.
All right, I'll give you guys both face
double
slap
fist.
attempts.
With
Do I have to roll my resolve from the winner?
Let's use your cunning. Your cunning versus his
same thing.
his vitality.
Oh damn. Well, it's always day 6.
I got a 2.
3.
Oh, dice off. 3.
Well, he's an elf, so his vitality should be a
5. No, yeah, 5.
7.
All right,
Get up.
you're slapping him, and it's starting to wake him up, but he's being counted out by the judge right now.
So I just got
Okay.
really loud, like smack.
And you're telling pretty quick that he is getting up, but he's not going to be up in time for the count out.
I'm gonna Righteous Challenge. I Righteous Challenge, and can I attempt to run so he has to follow me?
Yes, you righteous challenge him, and instantly Gary turns towards you. You're gonna get it! He leaps out of the ring.
Before the judge gave the last one.
Before the judge on 8, 9.
Winner! I stand up! I won!
Hold on, you're not quite up yet. You're trying to stand
I
up.
jump in the ring and grab his
Wait a
arm.
minute. I'll burn my casting token to confuse the judge.
Illusion.
Or illusion!
Well,
I don't have components. I'm out.
he's out of the ring. So the judge starts counting Gary out. He's got 20 seconds to
Never
get
mind. I'm
back
not
in.
gonna do that.
So we got 20 seconds to get.
Can I attempt to knockout blow on Gary?
Can you attempt a knockout blow on Gary? Yes, we will do initiative for the two of you.
Wait
Gary?
a minute. I'm still gonna cast confusion on Gary.
Alright, also roll initiative. Plestis. So Piff's currently out of the fight.
What is this?
He has. Alright.
I also got a 5.
Alright. He gets the first shot. He jumps down. Bam! 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 Right to your face. Here come the attack rolls. 1 to hit. Putting opening on him. You do get a defense roll.
No one burn this opening.
Second one, 4 to hit.
1. What did I grade this one?
6 damage right to the face. Luckily, you get those bonus hit points back.
Oh, I do?
So that's all 6 of your bonus gone.
Every day. Every day you get them. 3 for the last hit.
You can dodge it.
The crowd's going crazy. They're
Wait, I
like,
can't
Gary,
dodge.
what's going on?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
What's that? 3 for the last hit.
He
Did that?
said that I could dodge it, but I can't dodge.
Yeah, you won't be able to dodge. You can parry.
Well, I'm just gonna take it.
Alright, I'm gonna
8.
What?
You get knocked to the canvas with the next hit. Boom.
I'm gonna cast Confusion on Gary.
All right, do it.
3 versus his vitality.
3 versus his vitality.
Wait, does he get halved?
No, he's got the mittens of Furbolg strength.
I feel
Vitality
like an
dice
injury from
12.
that. He's got a dice 12?
9!
There's no way I
He's low, though. He's low.
got Jesus.
He's low on his second injury. He's gotta be.
I can't do anything about that.
I got him. Just get me up,
I can't. I don't have any spells to get you up.
man. Wake me up. Wake me up.
All right,
Wake me up inside.
he's got Righteous Challenge still going, so...
While this is going on, I'm
did
going
take
to
an
continue.
Wouldn't it be imagined
All right,
like 20
that knocked you
seconds?
to the ground, so you missed your next turn. He walks over again and starts punching you while you're on the ground.
You're out.
So actually, you stand up, and he
God.
gets his punches again. 7 to hit. You can roll your parry. You can parry with your hands.
Okay.
I suppose I'll just generate another casting token.
8. 6 for the
The
second
vitality
attack.
thing's never
Wait.
gonna happen.
If you leave the ring, you get disqualified. No one said anything about getting in there.
And 5 for the last
Someone get in there
attack.
and wake me up.
7.
Alright, so he hit you once, dealing 3 damage.
Another injury.
That one puts you out on the ground. Now those are just temp injuries, they don't count as actual real injuries.
good.
But you are on the ground unconscious.
I'm going to jump into the ring and attempt to wake up Spencer.
Spencer's on the
I
ground.
generated a casting token and I'm waiting for Gary to return
He's
to the
not
ring.
been out of the ring
All right.
long enough.
Oh no.
Yeah, unfortunately he hasn't been out of the ring long enough to be counted out. Gary
Yeah,
looks
that's less than
around,
20 seconds.
seeing that the threat has been neutralized, being unconscious, Righteous Challenge ends.
You're
Kind of snaps it to, like, what was I doing? Turns around, the judge is like, 14, 15,
Someone hold
I go in front of
16.
him and attack him. That was my friend over there.
Just
You
keep
gotta
him
keep
from
him
getting in the ring.
Okay. That's fine.
Alright,
That was my friend.
make, you gotta get through the
Athletics?
crowd. Athletics roll versus getting through the crowd to even get to him. 7.
Apparently not.
Alright, you can't quite get to him in time.
Wake
He
me
leaps
up
back up,
inside.
jumps back in. The judge stops the count, turns back to you, but now that you're in the ring,
I'm up.
you've got him up. You've got him up. You're at 1 hit point. One more hit,
He's got an opening.
and you're going down. The judge's like, what are you doing in here? Get out of here! Get out of here!
Jump
All right.
out, of course.
The judge kind of looks at you in the eyes, trying to trying to make sure that you're still good to go. You've got one last shot.
Who goes first?
Oh god.
I mean, he had to spend his whole turn. Me? I'm up. I'm good to go.
You know, he's as he's climbing in. I suppose if you want to rush him,
All right, wait. Can I delay till after Spencer's turn?
yeah.
Okay, I'll delay so I go just after Spencer.
All right. All right, you rush at him. He's got the opening as
Alright.
he's climbing in.
So, on Plasma Ray, it says affects D8 adjacent squares. Can I select the same square 8 times?
No, it's all separate squares.
Alright,
Unfortunately.
he's got an opening. 8 damage. Auto.
8 damage.
Yeah. And then I run up and I punch the shit out of him for a 9 and a 4. Damn.
9 and a 4. The first one hits. The second one misses. Roll damage.
5 divided by 2
3.
is 3.
Oh no, that would be 2. Maybe 2. Alright, here's what happens. Your plasma beam hits him one more time. He's like kind of holding his arm, it's not quite working. Dead arm! And that's when you just right to the chin. Gary hits the canvas and gets counted out.
I was gonna do irresistible dance and then walk back and forth in front of Spencer for the attacks of opportunity.
The crowd is so confused. There is a new gnome champion.
I cast the irresistible
Spencer.
I willingly accept.
Spencer starts dancing. The crowd is so confused, they're not sure if...
You move 7 squares.
Where do you want him to go?
All around the ring. Go around the ring.
He just starts dancing in circles. Eventually, G.G. Gary wakes up and he's like, "What happened? I lost?"
Oh, I do have his mitts.
You stole the mitts.
Steal the mitts off of him?
In front of everyone.
Like an act of dehumiliation.
No, you're full block and you have mittens of full block.
All right. The judge is confused. The crowd is confused. No one knows what's going on. Eventually what happens is, in fact, the crowd just starts rioting. They're like, no, it wasn't fair. G.G. Gary, he was counted out. He left the ring. No, rules violation. Others are saying, yeah, Nacho Libre. Now the drunk gnomes in the crowd start fist fighting each other, and it turns into the largest brawl that has ever happened.
Perfect.
In the gnome community.
We have disrupted their society.
Do I have a mask?
We've ruined
I'm just going to add fuel to the fire here.
It takes about 4 or 5 hours, but they eventually clear the brawl.
This is
There's-
the only way you'll see Pip ever again.
If I had spell components, I would do a mass illusion of Pip's face above her. But I don't, unfortunately.
So what ends up happening is eventually they call for a rematch, but because this rematch would have happened on the following day, so that all the fighters can recover, but because Piff took the gloves from the unconscious G.G. Gary, he realizes he's not going to be able to win this fight. He concedes and gives up wrestling.
Yes.
We did it without killing him.
Miraculous. Yes. And since the potion of shrinking would wear off, you unofficially retired from wrestling.
It was very unofficial. They're going to be looking for me next year. We might have to get another one of these potions.
I can make one.
Good. I need it.
And you'll have the mittens this time.
This is my new favorite hobby. Beating the crap out of gnomes.
You'll have the
All
mittens
right.
too.
All right.
That was awesome.
Well, at this point, I think it is a good place to stop. We will continue with the adventure next week. Thank you for all those who tuned in. If you're still here, we will post a straw poll. Vote for whoever you enjoyed watching the most, and the winner gets a level. Woo! I hope you enjoyed gnome wrestling as much as I did.
Quite the fight.
All right, what's
so OP?
the plan over there?
All right, I just posted it and.